Letter to a teacher by the School of Barbiana. The School of Barbiana was first published in 1967 in Italian. He further accuses the teacher and says that when she spoke to a worker she managed to get it all wrong, her choice of words, her tone, and her jokes. He on the other hand could tell what a mountaineer was thinking even when he kept silent. The chapter is an extract from the book. This book is one of the most powerful criticisms of the injustices happening in the educational system. 8 students from the School of Barbiana published this book, which became a bestseller in several languages. The book was a collaborative work of a teacher, Don Lorenzo Milani, and the students. The book was written in Italian and was translated to many languages. The book was translated to English in the year 1970. This is a letter written by a young student addressing his problems about the subjects he has to learn. He asks questions about the content to be imparted in schools and colleges. This book contains analysis of Italian education system. The eye of that passage is really a composite of the 8 authors, all in their teens. The you they address throughout the book stands for the kind of teacher they had all known in the school system. These children come of poor farmer families. This text is an emotional protest. The reference here is towards the ways the teachers treat their students in a school. The child says that the teacher has forgotten or neglected the students. The students remember their teachers. The students have now grown up and are working in factories and fields. They are still poor in spite of being educated. This shows that education has not enhanced their status. The condition of students in an exam room has been explained, where the teacher treats the students like thieves. The teacher acts like a guard. The students are making errors while writing the test, but the teacher is not correcting them. She allows them to continue with the mistake. The student points out that the knowledge of a teacher is less than that of a student. The teacher has a lot of book knowledge but has less of knowledge about people. Students are familiar with people around them. Rich ignore the crowd by traveling in their personal vehicles. They do not get to see people traveling in the buses. Rich use lift to reach their home, thus avoiding people who use stairs. They use telephone in order to avoid seeing their faces. On the other hand, people who are poor know people around them. Rich students knew Cicero but not their neighbors. They do not have conversation with their neighbors. Rich people do not have practical knowledge about things around them. They have not experienced bitter experiences. The poor students have faced challenging situations in their life. They have taken care of the sick, cooked their lunch, and have the experience of carrying the dead. The speaker knows his environment better. The speaker is more sensitive to the people around. Teacher is expected to have more exposure to the culture on how to treat people. She reads more of poems, thus she should have more values in her. He further accuses the teacher and says that when she spoke to a worker she managed to get it all wrong, her choice of words, her tone, and her jokes. He on the other hand could tell what a mountaineer was thinking even when he kept silent. He requests her to be humble. He speaks about his insensitive gymnastic teacher. The teacher ill-treats the students. The teacher does not have any regard of the poor students. Their gymnastics teacher who threw a ball at them and asked them to play basketball without teaching them anything. Capability of the children is explained when the student says that they are capable of cutting a huge tree with a small axe and can drag it amid snow to their home. Differences in grading among rich and poor is explained when the student makes note of how teacher would give a grade to students who possess expensive gadgets. The letter questions on the content to be imparted to children. The content should bring in positive change in the younger generation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.